What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best WNBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 15 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 2 picks wrong and got 15 right, which is about a 90% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 90% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 90% win rate and get 15 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $195 just yesterday. Another member who won $175 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, a link will be in the description. So go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Marina Mabrey for 4 assists, and this one is for less. Now when we look at Marina Mabrey, we've actually seen her go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, with 2 of them actually being a push. Now I do face off against Indiana Fever, who do rank 9th in assists allowed, but the reason why we do like the under for this situation is that Indiana actually do a very good job at restricting, assists to Marina Mabrey's position. So because of those reasons, we do like the under for this situation here. We've actually seen in the most recent game where they did face off against Indiana, Marina was able to get only 4, so she did push on this line, but we think in this matchup we should actually see her more likely go on the under. When we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have her favored for the under as well, which is why we are also sticking to it. Her average over the last 5 is also 3.6, which is all signing points towards the under for this one, and we are going to be going with that for Marina Mabrey. So Marina Mabrey, 4 assists for less, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Camila Cardoso. Now as you all know, Camila Cardoso isn't the biggest player when it comes to scoring, but rebound numbers are great, and that's why we're going for 8 rebounds, and this one actually is for more. Now when it looks at Camila, we've actually seen her go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against Indiana Fever. Now like we mentioned before, Indiana Fever do rank low in certain categories, and also when it comes to rebounds allowed, they actually do rank 8th. So because of those reasons, we actually do very much like the over for this situation here. When we look at all the WNBA teams, there are only 12, so with Indiana Fever ranking 8, that does put them at a very bottom tier when it comes to all 12 teams, and that's a big reason why we do like the over here. Her average over the last 5 is 7.8, so close enough to this line, which is what we like to see. But on top of that, she has been on a bit of a hot streak as of lately, going 2 games where she's had 10 rebounds and also 11 rebounds, and we should see that usage rate continue to increase in this next matchup against Indiana Fever. So all matchups and all actual signs point towards the over for someone like Camila Cardoso, and that's why we are sticking to it there. So because of those reasons, Camila Cardoso, 8 rebounds, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, guys, we're actually going to be talking about another big player, and that is none other than NaLyssa Smith. Now as you all know, NaLyssa Smith, a great player, and this one is actually for 12 points, and this one is for more. Now look at NaLyssa Smith, they do face off against Chicago Sky, but she has gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games. Now when it comes to their average over the last 5, it is 11.8, so very close to this line, but on top of that, they do face off against none other than Chicago Sky. Now Chicago Sky do rank 6th in points allowed, so very mid-tier, and because of that, we definitely do like the over for this situation for someone like NaLyssa Smith. When we also look at Chicago Sky, they do a very poor job at restricting points also to NaLyssa Smith's position, which is a forward, and because of those reasons, we are sticking to the over for this one as well. Now when we also look at what the bookies are saying here, the bookies also have a favorite for the over as well, which is great to see, so we are going to be sticking to that, and all signs, like I mentioned with the others, do point towards the over here for someone like NaLyssa Smith. So NaLyssa Smith, 12 points, 4 more, I think is a great pick as well. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Nneka Ogwumike, who's been averaging 18.1 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.2 assists, and 1.9 steals. playoffs. So she has done a fantastic job for Seattle Storm, and Seattle Storm do face off against Connecticut Sun. Now, as you all know, Connecticut Sun do rank first in points allowed, second in assists allowed, and first in rebounds allowed. Because of that, they rank so high in all categories that we do like the under for someone like Nneka. She is a fantastic player, but we do believe, especially against Connecticut Sun, who do a great job in defense and tend to actually slow the pace down of any single game, we definitely see someone like Nneka being able to go on the under here, as she may not have the same volume that she usually sees. Connecticut Sun are a great defensive team, like I just mentioned, but on top of that, when it comes to Nneka and her forward position, Connecticut Sun do a very good job at restricting, points, ribs, and assists to that forward position as well. So we definitely still see that playing a huge factor here. So when it comes to Nneka's line, definitely keep an eye out for it. If the line is too close to these averages, then definitely look to go on the under there, as I think there'll be a lot of value there. Now, getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about Kelsey Mitchell from Indiana Fever. And when it comes to the matchup, Indiana Fever do face off against Chicago Sky. Now, when it comes to Kelsey, she has been averaging 16 points, also 1.8 rebounds and 2 assists. So she has done a fantastic job for none other than Indiana Fever. And when it comes to Indiana Fever, like I mentioned, they do face off against Chicago Sky once again. And Sky do rank 6th in points allowed. They rank 3rd in assists allowed. And on top of that, when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank 9th. So they rank pretty good in that assist category, but when it comes to points and rebounds, a little bit lower. Now, like I mentioned, there is only 12 teams in the WNBA, so when they rank mid-tier, they're definitely more poor in the defensive side of things since there's only 12 teams. Well, when it comes to Kelsey Mitchell, she doesn't have too high of a usage rate in the rebounds and assist department, so I would focus a lot more on points, but I can definitely see someone like Kelsey Mitchell going on the over here. Chicago Sky do a very poor job at restricting, points from the guard position, and the fact that Kelsey Mitchell, has a very good usage rate as a guard in the points department, we definitely still see her being able to go on the over here. So Kelsey Mitchell has been playing great. She's definitely had a bit of a hot streak as of lately, and Indiana Fever have also gotten quite a few good wins so far this season, so we definitely see the streak continue on into this next matchup, especially for someone like Kelsey Mitchell. So definitely keep an eye out for her line. There's definitely a lot of value there, but I would focus a lot more on points. So when it comes to her line, if it is under these averages, especially points, definitely look to go on the over there. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about Chennedy Carter from Chicago Sky, and she's been averaging 13.7 points, 2.7 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 1 steal. So she has done a great job for Chicago Sky. And like we mentioned before, Chicago Sky do face off against Indiana Fever. Now, Indiana do rank 12th in points allowed. They also rank 9th in assists allowed as well. And then rebounds allowed, guys, they also do rank 8th. So very interesting when it comes to where Chennedy Carter actually does rank. They rank very low in pretty much all categories. And because of that, we do like the over for someone like Chennedy Carter. Now, although she doesn't have the highest usage rate in the rebounds and assist department, we definitely still see someone like Chennedy being able to go on the over here, due to the fact that when it comes to Chennedy as a whole, not only has she, been a very good player and a pretty good usage rate in certain departments, but since she is a guard, Indiana actually do a very poor job at restricting points, ribs, and assists to the guard position as well. So we may see her lines, especially for ribs and assists, may only be 1.5, maybe 2, maybe even 0.5, but either way, we definitely like the over for those categories. But if there was one you want to focus on, it's definitely points. However, I think with points, as we all know, Indiana Fever do rank last in points allowed, and I think that is a very big sign that we do like the over for someone like Chennedy Carter coming into this matchup. So definitely keep an eye out for her line, but I would focus a lot more on points, but there's still definitely a lot of value on the revs and assists as well. So keep an eye out for her line. If her line is under these averages, like I always mentioned, definitely look to go on the over there. So guys, if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.